screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Dirkadas. And Septi. Okay, guys, let's start with some intentions, distractions, and what's been in your playlist this week. And you're always welcome to drop your recommendations by the comms channel. So I'll pass it to Acid Laser.
Cool. So, what had been in my playlist? I have listened a lot a band from Spain, Septimus compatriots. They are called Cupido. They're very good. Recommend them. And intentions and distraction. I just want to hear the last call from Chuy before his vacations and just the news that I'll be leading the content workshops next week. So it'd be great you hang out with us. And that's all. I pass it to Juanca.
Thanks, Acid Laser. Yeah, my intention is to sync with you guys from comms. I also have been writing a new blog post of gravity of the graviton training with Durgadas, and I want to share the link with you so you can give us feedback, and also so that you know that we will need some help from comms to like distribute it when it's done. And one of my friends recently launched a new single, so I will share my song of the week in Com's channel. It's called Waiting for Love, and I will pass it to Septimus.
Thank you, Juan. Yeah, my intention is just to sync up, see what's going on in comms the last days of the Hajj. If there's something I can support for that. And for music, I really recommend guys to listen to Pandemonium from Ajax. It's a new song, and it criticizes all the stuff that's going on with the COVID and the pandemic, and yeah, it's a good song. Just check it out. And I'll pass it to Durgadas.
Yeah, my intention is just to catch up with you guys, and I distraction-wise, I have my regular job like normal, but I am I'm working on my yoga website, trying to get that done. And what's in my playlist is a song by Paolo Nutini. It's called Iron Sky. It's actually really very relevant to the crypto space. One of the cooler songs I've run into in the last few years. I'm a big fan. So yeah, if you get a chance, listen to the thing. It's got a nice excerpt from a very moving thing from, I think it was the most famous guy in the world, I think, at one time from the 20s, during the silent movie era and into the talkies. He gives a speech about, I think it was Hitler at the time. So it's really interesting. And I'll pass it to whoever's next. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the screen. So.
No worries. Let's pass it to David.
Yeah, hi everybody. Glad to be here this morning. Intentions are to get caught up with my comms working group crew, and that's it. No distractions, and in my playlist I just have some Jack Johnson going on today. And I guess I have to pass it. So let's send it on down the line to computer would wake up. Livia Day. How about Livia?
Hey, thanks. Yeah, intentions. I was chatting with Tim today, and we were thinking of like, what is that consists comms? Like, what is inside comms, and if there is some support we can offer by dividing a little bit more, or I don't know. Now that Chuy is taking off a few days, just understanding how can we support better, and no distractions. And I actually haven't heard no music this week. I'm like enjoying silence a little bit. And I'll send. I'm not sure who hasn't gone yet. I think I arrived late. Can I pass back to you, Chuy?
Yes, Livy, thank you. Let's pass it to Tam.
Hi, I'm so happy to see everyone. Although you're all not showing your video. My intentions and distractions. Intentions is to see how we're doing. You know, where after all this work, we have like 4 days left and the hatch is closing. So I'm super excited. I'm really excited to be back in the swing of things. I was just complaining to Eduardo, and I had a one-on-one this morning, and I was like, I don't think I need to do a vacation again. It was really important for me to catch up with close people and, you know, essentially my family. But yeah, I also like to see the TEC and other initiatives move forwarding. And I've missed you guys. My distractions are I'm having lunch, and I haven't been listening to I also haven't been listening to music, but I'm in New York this week, so like my backdrop is just like Holland Tunnel traffic and like construction sounds, and I guess I'm just enjoying that for this week, since when I go back home it's very, very quiet. And I also don't know who else went, so I'll pass it back to you, Chuy, to pass on.
Thank you, Tam. Let's pass it to Griff.
Sorry, my hands were wet and the trackpad was not being cool. So yeah, I am listening to Modest Mouse right now a lot in the car. We just got an RV and we're road tripping around Denver, so it's been really fun. I missed you so much, Tam. So glad to have you back, and also just excited to be in the comms call. No real intentions other than just to hear how I can support the comms effort around the last 4 days of the hatch the most that I can. And yeah, maybe see how we can get these, the PowerPoint around, not PowerPoint, but the hatch graphics and the NFTs and the NFT story out a little bit wider. That's probably like what I'm most interested about. And I'll pass it to Lauren, who's sitting next to me.
Hey. Hey everyone. Yeah, my intentions for the call are just to see if there's anything I can do to support the hatch in the last few days. We're doing super well. I'm really excited about it. I guess my distraction is just, yeah, I'm always distracted. I always find it challenging to like be in a call but like not have my icon there. So I'm distracted by being in the shadows. But yeah, maybe Manu, did you go?
I have not yet, no. Are you passing it to me?
Yes, of course.
Officially? Okay. Okay, well, intention is to see where I can help with comms. There's a lot of people here. I'm glad to see everyone. I'm glad Tam is back. I always tell her I admire the work she does. I'll just say it once more. Intentions, yeah, again, just see what tasks I can do. I've been doing a lot of research, but I don't know if that's the most optimal use of my time, as you know, we're in the hatch, the last stretch of the hatch, and I've been listening to this concept by a YouTube channel called Meditacine, which is meditating with and then just like different characters from different movies, like meditating with Maximus from the Gladiator, and it's sort of like it draws on the soundtrack of the movie, but it makes it like, I don't know, it's a very interesting concept. So I've been meditating with Alexander, Bruce Wayne, like Yagami, Septimus knows who I'm talking about, and a lot of these soundtracks from people. And yeah, it's for work and just to get a different atmosphere. And I think we're all done. I don't know who else is left. I'll pass it to Chuy.
Yeah, that's it, Manu. You were the last one. Thank you very much. It's so good to have you back, Tam. So welcome back. And okay, let's start. This call may be a little bit briefer than usual because I will have to run to the airport after this call. So yeah, let's start with our first agenda topic, which is the Hatch NFT promote. We've been getting really good engagement on Twitter. Like I was very surprised that Simon de la Rouvière quote retweeted our announcement and mentioned that it's something that one of the things that he's excited about. And I mean, we still have some days, but we're about to reach our minimum goal, which really it's just like really exciting. So congratulations everyone on this effort. Let's now that in a sense we are like almost past that point. I wanted to reach out to the community and ask you for help for retweeting this news about the Hatch NFT. We're gonna keep pushing that in the following days, as well as asking for some sorry, I missed the word. Sorry, I just I forgot the word. I'm sorry about that. But we're gonna ask other communities to also help us spread the word. I've been doing a lot with OneHive, and also I'm figuring out like some Daoist help for the next days, and all of and most Daos like around it. So we're gonna try to promote like the NFT because it's a great moment for doing this. And I just wanted to check if anybody else had like any ideas for promoting the NFT. But so far, I feel that it's going great. So, does anybody have some input about the Hatchbot NFT promotion?
What is it? This is my first question.
Okay, so for our top 10 contributors, I'll just put it in my screen. For the top 10 contributors to the Hatch, we're going to have this limited edition Hatchbot. So if you go to nft.tcommons.org, you can see some of the information. This is going to be the Hatchbot NFT. And it says like minimum to participate, which is the position that number 10 is going to be having. So the top 10 contributors, oh wow, I hadn't seen this. The top 10 contributors are the ones that are getting this NFT, and it's been generating a lot of excitement, especially like in Twitter, and like with the whole thing that is going on with like CryptoPunks and all of this. So there's some excitement around this NFT. So let's see if we can grab some attention of people that are really like into expensive NFTs. So we're going to be supporting in the following days for promoting this, and also I mean, in a way, also like mentioning that this is not like a CryptoPunk. This NFT actually shows that you made a difference, that you contributed to a legit community with a legit objective. So we'll try to highlight these points in the following days. And also, David, if we could have like some interactions around the NFT, let's try to push that message. It's like this NFT actually shows that you were part of something, not just that you have a bunch of money in ROL. Yes, Griff, I'm sorry.
No, it's great. Yeah, I just want to add that it's a great point for getting into the like NFT communities and maybe like the NFT Skill Forest and these guys, people who are really excited about NFTs. But at the same time, it's because of because it basically takes a day or maybe a day and a half to get into the hatch from scratch. We really need to probably promote it today, tomorrow, and then like it's probably a lower priority, or it might be too late after on Thursday, you know? So just like really concentrate and push on this. If we're using it to reach out to the NFT communities, there are people who who aren't already in the Trusted Seed. I guess, and the other thing I would add, just while I have the mic, is it is a really cool tool, maybe even to go into the Telegram groups of some of these NFT focused communities and shill it there, or Discords and Telegrams, and go directly to where they hang as opposed to just like hoping they see it on Twitter. Also tagging people, NFT focused communities, maybe like there's some like also some like, you know, NFT like for good communities too, like the Fight Pandemics Doing Good crew and other crews like that are kind of aligned with the mission. Would just be especially good to tag and promote.
Perfect, Griff. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I'm getting some. Okay, it's fixed now. Never mind. Okay, let's go on. Okay, let's go on to our next agenda topic, which is our Twitter planning overview. If you guys have seen this recently, we've just been pushing like a bunch of content and stuff. So just as a reminder, if there's anything that you would like to add, we have our Twitter planning spreadsheet, and for the next days we have like very punctual activities that we want to promote. Let me get the agenda out. Okay, so for the rest of our days, this is what we're going to be promoting. So for today, we're going to be pushing some reminders about like how to get wrap text die. And we're going to push also the what's in a hatch content. We didn't want to, since we saw that some people are maybe like lagging behind with some of the basic concepts, we wanted to push like some of the evergreen content, like as like the most like brief and informative kind of content, so that people can catch up with some of the stuff that they might be missing. So the two articles that we're pushing this week are what's in a hatch by the Common Stack, and also we updated Katie's article on Your Economy, Your Choice, because we realized that if we temporarily hit the second half of that article, it is really, really great as some brief content to push the ideas around participatory economics. Although I wanted to also take the chance, Griff, to ask you, I know that you were using like not participatory economics, so just that we...
I think it's, so if you look up participatory economics on Wikipedia, it's already a thing that's like more of a communist socialist vibe, and so it's better not to be confused with that. Like if someone Googles that, you know, they'll get a bunch of socialist stuff, which is fine. It's not like it's actually pretty close to what we're doing, but it's not the right context. So if you Google collaborative economics, almost nothing comes up. So there it is, collab econ.
Okay.
You know? Hashtag collab econ, I think, is a much better framing. I did a little bit of advice process, but this would be great advice process if anyone has any objections to collab econ or has a better suggestion. I'm down, but I think from the initial brainstorming that we did, that seemed to be emerge as the top contender.
I personally love it, but I don't know if someone else has some insight on this.
Yeah, I personally love it, like the participatory economic. Like, it's so simple and so easy to understand and communicate. But yeah, I might be like the one who is different. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I really like.
Well, if you Google participatory economics and come up with something else, do you think that's a problem, Zep, or do you feel like it's fine?
I mean, yeah, I didn't Google it. It's just like when I hear participatory economic, it excites me. And the word you say, I just didn't remember. So,
Collaborative.
Collaborative.
Yeah, collaborative, yeah. I mean, I could get used to, but I really prefer participatory, at least right now.
Okay, does anybody else have some insight on Collabicon? Okay, so going back to the campaign, tomorrow we're gonna be pushing the Hatcher guidebook, some TEC on conference after movie. I mean some TEC on conference pictures with the after movie included. I don't know if you guys had the chance to check this after movie out, but yeah, like I just wanted to see if anybody had some opinions on this, since I know that this week was like super like intense and prioritizing the hatch, but I wanted to see if anybody had some kind of input on the TC on conference after movie.
Did you have the after movie out there somewhere?
Yeah, we've been tweeting it, and we also have it in the YouTube channel. Oh,
I think it's very good, that video.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's like our faces are super happy on this video. I really love it too.
Everyone is so happy.
Like, I don't know, feels so nice to be there.
Okay, so this is it. If you have a chance to check it out, I just like I don't know if it's because I edited it and I like put a lot of attention in like emotional reactions from everyone, because I wanted to get the vibe of everything that went on that day. So I'm really excited about this. I feel that it's great material to support our previous community video that we had, since we're like more in person in here. So we're also going to be promoting this as part of like the cultural build identity. And if anybody has like some also some opinions on this, or maybe maybe not changes, but I was just talking to Manu that we've been having this great feedback and in a way like maturity, let's say, for putting together productions and reviewing like scripts and all of this. So we feel that the community is also getting more aware of like a proper production and post-production process. So please, if you have any feedback, it's like, I mean, not really like filling a feedback form, but if you can reach out to us and say like, okay, like I like this, or I never heard about this part and wanted to check on this. This, like, all of this will help us to further improve our production process around these kinds of projects. So yeah, That's the TEC on Conference After Movie, which we're going to be promoting. And also tomorrow, we're going to start with the 3 days, 3 days left reminders. After that, on Thursday, we're going to have this updated article by Katie. And we're going to be promoting the 2 days left with the animation video that is also already in the Hatch front end for those of you who didn't get a chance to see it. So this is more like in context of what is going on here. So yeah, if also like if anybody has some kind of feedback for this, we're also gonna use it to further improve our production processes. Okay, let's add Nate. Just came in. Welcome, Nate. Oops.
How's it going?
Great. Okay, so does anybody else have some other suggestions for our Twitter planning the next day, since until we close the hatch? There's still like some stuff like this, the information about the POAP, but I'll be talking about this matter when we reach this acid laser covering content workshops, because we had a great idea that we would like to bounce with you guys. So does anybody else have some input about our Twitter planning the following days? Any suggestions, ideas? Okay, let's move.
I wanted to
Sorry,
say some,
go, Septi.
Since David is here, like, I don't know, like, what's the best way to, like, to us to engage with Twitter? Like, I don't know if you guys would want, like, we do something like, I don't know, tweets about the hatch, and yeah, I don't know, like, if just throwing it here, like, if you guys think it would be good to communicate any related topic, probably the hatch, but yeah.
I still do wonder why Twitter seems to be our one and only social media platform that we use to let people know what's going on with us.
We also have our the mailing list for the Trusted Seed. Chris and I have been going like over some of especially like the index of the supporting material that we can send out with these mailing lists. However, like we knew that it was kind of like a more like limited resource, because we didn't want to like spam people, or that they get this sense. So it's something that we've been also like really careful, and also we've been reaching out to other communities like in a more personal way. So this is what has been going on with One Hype, for example, and mostly also the Common Stack. And regarding what you sorry, what was that that you mentioned, Septi?
Yeah, the idea is like if you in comms would need, I don't know, like some support from, like, I don't know, like me, Juan, Ivy, anyone, make some tweets.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Or either maybe engage more with the tweets, like just to get more engagement. Like if there's some guidelines or.
Okay. We are also like aware, like we don't want to like overuse the retweet card, because we know that like it might actually like weaken like the campaign in a way. But most of the important stuff that we're focusing on is the stuff that we post on Amplify, and also Ivy has been sending some Twitter links to the Telegram group. So everything that we post either in Amplify or the Telegram group could use a lot of help with retweets. Although I would encourage everyone here to just to use like their own criteria so that we don't like over spam. Actually, I feel that Tam has been doing a great job because for like the quote retweets and everything, she adds like some of her like personal touch or like opinions. So this kind of engagement is what we think has been like the most effective. So so yes, if you find anything in the Telegram group or the Amplify channel, that's good to go for retweeting, and if you can add like some personal comment, that has been great with engagement so far. You wanted to add something, David?
I was just asking if if we have a channel. Are we on Reddit?
I'm sorry. Our Reddit channel?
Yeah.
No, we don't. We haven't been really on Reddit. But do you have like some ideas for this?
No, I personally don't use Reddit at all, but one of my peers at another DAO does quite frequently, and really like over at OneHive.
Yeah, I don't use Twitter. I use Reddit and Quora as my primary social media things, not Facebook or Twitter. So
Yeah,
that's why I was asking the question.
I think Twitter is just kind of I think the Twitter is just to catch their eye and get them into the Discord. That's my understanding of the Twitter, not to communicate a detailed message, although it can get into that, but it's more just to herd the crowds into Discord. But I don't doubt that other accounts would be great.
Well, I mean, just to give some context, the reason why I use Quora is because you can write long form pieces in there, right? So, and then you can answer people's questions and engage with them directly. So they're asking questions about a certain thing and you can answer, and given the level of product expertise and cultural expertise we have in groups like this regarding DAOs and crypto finance and other stuff, you know, I can't imagine that we would come off as anything but absolute experts in that particular regard. I have, you know, 2.5 million views on Quora, so that's not a small number. So it's not like you can't connect with people.
Would you guys think that it's a good idea that I mean, the way I name it is the DGen campaign, but maybe try to get the word out there for once we, I mean, not once we have the comments upgrade, but as soon as we launch it, to have like some previous campaign to promote it, like, because I mean, my impression of Reddit is that that's where most of the like the pump and dump stuff happens. So maybe we could use this like to our benefit to, I mean, not pump and dump the TC token, but get the word out there. Would you guys, especially those of you who have a more experience in Reddit, think that this is a good idea that we could work on?
yeah, I like that.
I'm gonna just reserve my opinion about what we do on Reddit. Perhaps it is a good idea, but I think in discussing sort of the inventory of where we share information, we left out the forums, which is the closest to the experience of Reddit, long form content, static content. You know, Discord just passes so quickly and Twitter passes so quickly that people might miss a lot of the content there unless they're on it all the time. And we've been using Medium for, you know, updates and longer form guest blogs, but for the forums, discourse is where we really have longer internal conversations that we want to be visible to a larger group.
And that is almost the equivalent of Quora as described by Durgadis.
Yeah, I strongly disagree with that, but
okay. I don't use Quora. I'm with discourse.
Also, now that we're talking about these different social medias, there's a LinkedIn of the Token Engineering Commons, but it doesn't have any publications. So maybe it would be good also to even publicate some of the or link some of the guest blog posts or the blog posts that we've written, because yeah, that's also a very professional social media where we can gather attention from people. And like I don't know, but like I linked myself to that organization, and it says that it has 11 employees, but yeah, I don't know what's the state of it, or who is who has the access to this profile.
I would say Jess created that, but that's just a guess.
Sorry.
Do you have the access for it, Septi?
No, but I could talk with Jess if we want to give it some use.
Yeah, that would be really good to ask access to Jess for the LinkedIn, so that we can populate it a little bit more, because it's blank.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that the TC on conference after movie, like the specific call of action is to get involved with the forum. So sorry, I forgot to mention that that is like the purpose of this content. It's like, okay, so we got together and worked on a bunch of stuff. Here is our agenda from that day. And if you want to be part of it, here's the forum that you can engage with. So sorry, I forgot to say that I was covering that with the TC after movie, but I'll make sure to strengthen this message for getting it out there. Sorry, Livy, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. No, we were chatting yesterday in the comment stack about the Hatch communication strategies, and Jazz asked if we were thinking about sending a newsletter from the TEC email. I think maybe it's not like if we would do to do it with a different type of content, because we sent it from the comment stack site already and it's pretty much the same people. So we don't want to spam people, but is there anything that could be sent from the TEC side for our mailing list? And then another question is, should we think about sending like newsletters once in a while? Or what is our engagement with email? And maybe like we have a strong relationship with OneHive. Are there other projects that we have like established relationship with that we could like activate them and like send a specific message to like a few projects when we need certain things, certain like engagement actions or something?
OneHive just started a newsletter this week, incidentally.
Yes, they also. I mean, Dosh mentioned that if we need their medium for like anything, we can definitely like post or like guest post some of that stuff there. So the first thing that I wanted to use that for, though, was for announcing the Common Swarm, like results of all of the work from the past months, so that we can, like, in a way say, okay, this is what OneHive contributed with for the Swarm, and this is what we're doing with it. And regarding the TEC mailing list, we're also, like, all of the forum content that we have and information about parameters and all of this, I feel that it's going to be much better once we have engaged with everyone who contributed to the hatch. So for the for this like hatchers campaign, let's say, the purpose of it is going to be to keep them informed so that they can participate in the votes and they can be just informed about each parameter and engage from there on. So I feel that right now the Trusted Seed mailing list can be good and open for the before we close the hatch, but I would suggest this this mailing list for people that like will be like more active in the vote. Oh, great! This is great, Ivy. The for the TEC swag, we are actually promoting this together with the POAP that I wanted to mention. So yeah, once we close the hatch, like right now we want people to participate and to like get the FOMO sense of it. And once we close it, we want to speak more like about the benefits that this have. So to just to keep on going, because we have 15 minutes left, I wanted to say that Manu is going to be taking over the comms working group for the next couple of weeks. And with that, I also wanted to say that Acid Laser will be taking over the content workshops. And these are going to have a specific purpose. It's an idea that we worked on. We saw that Noggin was pretty busy with the Common Swarm. So I always like the idea of this POAP for hatchers, and we came up with this with the content workshops that are going to be run by Acid Laser, and we came up also with a list of like designers that are close to other communities, and we want to get them together in the content workshops and do like some what was the name of it? Acid Laser, the doodle. What was the word? Like a doodle marathon or something like that. I can remember the word that we used, but we want to come up with some like also like limited edition designs for the POAP and be able to distribute this like among everyone that participated. As I mentioned earlier, we want to like right now we want to make the Hatchbot NFT a priority because it's aimed at getting much more funds. But once we're done with that, we want to use this POAP to as an opportunity to engage with everyone who participated in the hatch. No, they don't have to be like the top 10 or anything. So he will be doing this in the content workshops in the next also couple of weeks, and he's gonna have a chance to like run those. So. Yeah, we would appreciate it a lot in comms if you could come by and maybe say hi and support this space, because I feel that is going to be very attractive for creative individuals to start approaching the TEC in a more let's say just in a better way with more stuff to do than previously because of how we are evolving. So does anybody have some questions regarding this like offboarding part for comms? Okay. So this is how it's gonna. So this is what's gonna happen in the next couple of weeks until August the 25th. Also, I mean, getting a little bit ahead of this, like I wanted to try to have the same presence, kind of how Tam did it in the past weeks, or how Juanca did it when he requested his vacations. I'm still gonna be like around and supporting the working groups. Probably like the only difference would be I'm not gonna be as active in other working groups, but around the comms working group, the content workshops, and the community call, I'll be touching base with everyone. So just so that you guys know, and also I'll be very pending on Telegram. So if there are any issues, like I've mentioned this to Manu and to Acid Laser, but I extend this to everybody that has some comms insight, especially in this at this stage. Okay, so let's go quickly over the gravity post that Juanca wanted to talk about. So this is actually some like a way in which we can support gravity for comms. So do you want to take it over, Juanca?
Yes, right now, Durgadas and I were writing the post, and we initially like placed some of our ideas, but what we most want in this moment is to have the advice process, to receive feedback. You can see that Livy already commented, and I am super thankful for that. But all of your ideas are welcome, and your ideas on how can we improve the blog, the post, and also the idea would be that in, I don't know, in 1 week maybe we can post it after the hatch, and yeah, and have some like comms strategy to continue inviting people to the Graviton training. But right now it's just that you can click the link in the agenda of this call, or if you want, I will paste the link in comms, so that if you want to check it out, yeah, you can do it, and I would really appreciate your feedback. But yeah, the idea of the article is mainly to invite people to the second Graviton training.
Okay, perfect. Anybody has some input on gravity comms? Okay, let's go then to our last agenda topic, which is the comms DAO. I just wanted to quickly like pick up on this, and especially if you are comms contributors, this is an overview of an idea that we've been talking about. After I come back from vacation, I will try to involve like more serious stuff into this proposal. But just as a reminder, we wanted to, I don't know if actually, like I was talking the other day to, I can remember who, but maybe basic income wouldn't be the best term for defining this. Maybe like base salary or something like this could be a better term for this. But the idea is to have these resources so that comms contributors can have this income in exchange for a determined amount of hours during the week, where we should be able to cover functions that will keep comms going. And this the idea would be to have kind of like these hours to be part-time, so that we can execute much more like serious comms projects on the sideline. So these projects would also have like independent funding. Going back to the TEC on conference, I remember that a great tip on this was to, instead of asking for a large sum of money, which is going to be more like delayed because of conviction voting, the idea would be to ask for approval maybe quarterly on smaller amounts, or like in isolated projects, so that we can execute them better. So this is, I mean, this is what I'm sharing is definitely still an example. It's still like a very brief proposal on how it's going to work. but yeah, I mean, if, for example, like me and Manu have been talking about the video, right? Which we actually like had great ideas on the year 2100 exercise that we did in the unconference, and we're basing most of this video off these ideas and notes. But so if like, for example, we put together like a script or something that can actually kickstart a pre-production process. So the idea would be to contact like different collaborators and to put together, let's say, a production Bible where everything is going to be clear, like the script that we're following, how much is it going to cost to produce, and this would be presented as a proposal. So this project that could probably take us maybe like 4 weeks from pre-production to post-production, maybe 6 weeks. We still like don't know. As I said, like this was an example. Could be a complement of our basic duties and activities, let's say in the Comms DAO. So I just wanted to like pick up on this intention, because I know that it's like our next steps. Like once we have the Commons upgrade, we're gonna be entering this phase where we're gonna be able to administer our own funding. And I'm personally very happy with what we have achieved in Comms. And as much as I have enjoyed being a steward for Comms, I would really like to have a more like horizontal approach that will in a way be better for creatives, be just like a better atmosphere for creatives to jump in and to make like proposals and to have ideas. And yeah, like I like my like the best example that I can think of is Buzz, which is like marketing and OneHive. And they have, even though they have like different like community leaders, I really love how people can approach Buzz with different ideas and to take them to like a reality where they can be executed. So my intention behind this proposal is to kind of model the TEC Comms DAO for this, and also start asking ourselves how can the TEC, being so technical, can also be beneficial for creatives and just in general like DAO communications. It's some of the ideas that Manu and I have been talking about. So we really love these ideas, and we love just to see where we can take all of this if we put together this proposal. So I just wanted to bring it up again this week. I know I mentioned it last week, but I wanted to bring it up because it's where we see this is all heading. So it's something that we are excited about, and I know that especially around Anne-Marie's forum post, which I know that I also keep bringing it up, but it's like so great. And it's such a great proposal for models and on how we're gonna work. If there are any like conversations on this and on how working groups are gonna be organized, I would just like to be part of these conversations, as well as having our ideas considered, because maybe other working groups could use this as well. So. Yes, this is what I wanted to mention about the Comms DAO. Anybody has some input? Oh, sorry, Juan. Go ahead.
Please share the link of that document. It's very interesting, but it's the first time I see it. So yeah, just that.
So there's only 2 minutes left, but I've been wanting to say this for like, I don't know, half an hour. So I'm just going to take this moment. Your economy, your choice. We're kind of trying to, I don't know, it seems like our economy, our choice might be a better framing for it. And that's what some of the content's coming out. So, yeah, Lauren, did you want to say something about that?
Yeah, we were talking about this in params and like with the dashboard and just changing the way that it works. Because it also is more in line within the concept of collaborative economics, because we're all sort of building on each other. Like all the proposals end up being like forked and then added to, and so it ends up being like a collaborative approach that we build it. So it's like at the end of it, it's like moving away from just like the individual, like it's you, and rather like it's us, which is like really great team vibes. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, and it's like, not my president, not my economy. I didn't vote for that. It's like, we don't want that vibe, the your economy, your choice. It's like, not my economy, I rage quit. No, it's our economy, our choice. And yeah, not everyone will vote for it, but some people will vote for other economies. But as a group, we make this decision together. Because really, the Federal Reserve is really your economy, your choice if you're in the Federal Reserve. So, I don't know. Just a thought.
Oh, this is great. Sorry, Tim. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, who can support it's us. So yeah, I love that. I just wanted to say, no, there's only 1 minute left, but I wanted to say thanks, Chuy, and Manu and whoever else worked on this for sort of leading with, a first draft of a proposal. I guess it's a draft, or like the draft of the proposal. It's really helpful to start thinking about and to start building out what the working group funding models will look like. So yeah, really, really cool.
Perfect, Dan. Thank you. And thank you for this insight, Griff. I'll make sure, since I was going through like some edits with Katie, I'll make sure we change this to more our economy, our choice, and we'll also apply this on Twitter. So yeah, we're at the top of the hour. Thank you very, very much, everyone, for coming. I'll just like be honest with everyone. Like when we came back from Paris and we had like some bad like COVID days, I had like an episode, and I like took out like all of my hair, and I haven't been like really confident about it. So this is why you guys haven't seen me since Paris. But yeah, sorry about that. It's getting better. Yeah, probably I'll show myself again next week sometime. But sorry for if it feels weird or like unpersonal. I just wanted to try to be open about it. So sorry about that. Sorry for going full Britney.
Don't worry, Chuy. That's happened to us, and it's great to have a fresh start. And yeah, man, enjoy your time and have a great time, and yeah, that's great. We all have that, and it's good also to sometimes change one good change that we can have that doesn't harm anyone is to change our hair. So yeah, that's great.